Hello everyone, Bad Diamond here, back with another video. In this video, I'll be explaining why I don't think MrBeast is the Antichrist. And while I talk about this, I'll be reacting to a video that this YouTuber made. Anyways guys, let's get on with the video.
Hello and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a bit of a different video today. And before I get into it, I do apologise for the fact that I've not been making videos for the past 2 weeks.
I feel you, bro. The same as with me. Sometimes I barely upload as well.
So today I want to talk about MrBeast. And you might be wondering, well, why do you want to talk about MrBeast? Well, it's to do with this video and actually just about MrBeast in general. Now, I've not come up with this theory. This is not my theory. I've just I've read posts about it on Twitter and shit.
So this wasn't even your idea? You just got this from Twitter?
That makes sense to me.
And when I read them, it actually made me really think about it. So right, it's to do with this specific video.
Oh yeah, MrBeast healed the blind. This isn't a bad video, right?
1,000 blind people see for the first time. Now, who was the original person to cure someone's blindness?
Obviously it was Jesus, but that's not the case here. What makes this claim utterly useless is because the Antichrist will perform miracles in the same way Jesus did. The Antichrist will defy human logic. If MrBeast really was the Antichrist, MrBeast wouldn't explain the science behind healing the blind. He'd cut to the chase and say he's the savior of mankind and that he just has these abilities. The Antichrist's counter miracles will consist of divine abilities, not scientific abilities.
Well, it was Jesus Christ. Now, I personally think that MrBeast could be the Antichrist. Now, you might be thinking that I'm a fucking...
That's an understatement. And also, don't say that word. YouTube really hates the R word.
But just hear me out and let me explain. So, in the Bible, the Antichrist is referred to as the Beast. He is the beast from the sea. And I'll actually get a verse up, so just give me a minute. So here, look. The dragon stood on shore at the sea. So the dragon is Satan. And I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 crowns in its horns, and on each head it had a blasphemous name. The beast I saw resembled a leopard, it had feet like those of a bear and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power. So the dragon is Satan, and the beast is the Antichrist. His power and his throne and great authority. One of the heads of the beast seems to have a fatal wound. So basically, what it's saying is that the Antichrist is going to be assassinated. Or at least that's what is commonly believed. So, and it says, but the fatal wound had been healed. The whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast. People worshipped the dragon because he had given authority to the beast. And they also had worshipped the beast and asked, who is like the beast and who could wage war against it? So basically, he basically counterfeit what God and Christ has done.
It means performing those miracles the exact way Jesus did, not doing it through science and all that.
Because that's the most he can do. He can't literally cure a blind person. It's just a counterfeit.
You know how stupid that sounds? God always provides. God is going to find a way to heal the people that are lost through other people.
It's literally what MrBeast is doing. He's claiming to cure blind people. But of course, it's just a counterfeit. It's to deceive people.
The only time you should ever accuse MrBeast of being the Antichrist is if he actually performs false miracles in a supernatural way, not using science.
He said we're curing 1,000 people's blind. He said cure, but it's not actually a cure. It's just It's just using human technology.
Something the Antichrist wouldn't do.
But with Christ, he used the power of God to cure the blind man's blindness.
Where's the proof that that's the case? Give me the proof of MrBeast using God's powers.
So, unfortunately, people follow MrBeast and to be honest, they quite literally worship him.
I'm pretty sure people would notice if MrBeast's YouTube channel was a freaking cult. This belief that MrBeast is the Antichrist is just very silly to me.
There's a difference between liking a YouTuber and literally fucking worshipping him. Almost no one hates MrBeast.
If you believe that, then you've never seen the cesspool that is of Twitter, where people are constantly trying to cancel MrBeast. People are always hating on MrBeast on Twitter for stupid things.
And if you hate MrBeast, you're demonized. If you hate MrBeast, you are demonized. And everyone hates you. Everyone hates you.
It's because everyone that hates on MrBeast doesn't even have a valid reason. Like seriously, if you don't have anything good to say, just don't say it at all. If you're gonna try and cancel someone for the stupidest reasons, of course you're gonna get dunked on. This is modern society right now.
And the thing is that it's got 15 million views in just a day. Now that has been accomplished on YouTube before, definitely. But 5 million likes in a day, a single day, and it's also still number 2 on trending. It was probably number 1 on trending, but it probably changed a few hours ago or something.
I'm going to cut the response off there, but now it's time for me to explain why I don't think that MrBeast is the Antichrist. Revelation chapter 13 verse 2. The beast I saw resembled a leopard, but had feet like those of a bear and a mouth like that of a lion. From a first glance, you'd say, hey, that sounds similar to MrBeast, but the MrBeast logo does not have bare feet, like the description says. Furthermore, this isn't actually a literal description of what the beast looks like. The description of these animals are actually descriptions of empires. The lion is the Babylonian Empire, the bear is Medo-Persian, and the leopard is the Empire of Greece. Modern day Babylon is Iraq, modern day Medo-Persia is Iran, and Greece still exists, so we don't even need to check on that one. Now, what does this tell us? This tells us that our Antichrist comes from the Middle East. The Antichrist cannot be MrBeast because he doesn't come from the Middle East. He's in North Carolina, which is the North.